let me start recording for one. All right, this is gonna be our top 10 list. Let's go from 1 to 10, because I feel like when people do to 10 to 1, it's just a little bit of drag, and everybody's fast forwarding to number 1 anyway. So let's be honest here, because the top 5 units is really what matters the most. Everything else is just kind of, I mean, it's better than most of the game, but it's pretty much fodder to the best of the best. So let's start from 1 to 10. 1, I'm going this guy right here. He's just incredible. He has infinite type neutral. Let's put that out there. That's huge. His counters are insane. He's just literally the GOAT. They made him exactly what he needed to be. Number 2, I'm gonna say this guy. I believe the first, I mean, the old 1 and 2 used to be this guy and this guy. Now it's this guy and this guy. I feel like him being purple and this guy being green has really brought this guy down a good amount. Ooh, or actually, maybe number 2 is you. Frieza might be 2. I think I might go 1, 2, 3. And I just feel like they're, yeah, because he can beat the shit out of Golden Frieza. He can also beat the shit out of him. But with the Golden Frieza, he at least has the revive or the comeback mechanic. And the comeback mechanic does a lot of damage to this guy. It usually gets him to half health, if not lower. And on top of that, it doesn't charge his gauge, which is huge. It's actually really huge. So I think we're gonna go this guy, and then we're gonna go Gohan, because that's still huge that he can't just one-shot ult him, because he can one-shot ult most people, but he can't because he doesn't counter his counter to endurance, which is pretty massive. And then after that, we're gonna go Radhan. Everybody knows a Radhan. I think we'll actually go 2 to 4, and then we'll go from 5. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, because these guys are fairly close. This guy is literally just him. And then 5 to 9. This guy's next. The reason I say this guy's next, honestly, how do you guys feel about that? Am I insane? Am I insane by thinking this guy's better than him at this point? Because the best 2 are purples. Best 3 are purples. They will beat the shit out of this green unit. They will beat the fuck out of him. I think he's 5. And the reason I think these guys are 4, because the best 3 units are green, dude. Or the best 3 units are purple in the entire game. And these guys are yellow, and they can counter gauges. So he can counter his gauge, he can counter his gauge, and he can heal off any damage that he does to him. He can heal off any damage they can do to him. The full heal is just insane. Also, the fact that he can counter any kind of, counter gauges is huge. Yeah, I like this better. I'll say these 3, then Gogeta Blue, the Fusing Boys, and then we'll go Green Ultra Gohan. Then after that, I'd probably say these guys. These guys are probably on paper better than these guys, but these guys are better in this meta because the best 3 are purple and they're yellow. They can counter it. Plus they can heal any amount of damage off. And then after that, I think it's a lot closer. I think it gets a lot closer after that. Which is honestly making me think I should do 5 to 6. And then this just be 7 through 10. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Because these guys are a whole lot closer, and these guys are close, and then these guys are not really. We should go 2 to 3, and then we should go 4 to 6. We should go here. I feel like this is the fairest. This is definitely the fairest, because he's number 1. He deserves to be alone. This is 2 to 3. I could interchange these. I could see it. Any of these guys I could pretty much see interchanged, because on kit these guys are better again, but in the meta these guys are better. But I'm gonna put him in front of the rat. And then after that, honestly, I'm thinking this guy. Oh well, it's close. Maybe Kid Buu. Maybe Kid Buu, just because he's got so much damage. He does have endurance now. His ultimate will reduce your opponent's Dragon Balls by 2. That's massive. And his stats are just immaculate. And then obviously this guy's just insane. Pair him with him, and you got an insane team, bro. You've really got an insane team. And then after that, I'm gonna do that, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Godku is just not him, dude. He's not him. He makes the top 10, but he's literally 10. They really fumbled to that, man, and it's really sad because I think he's very cool. Excuse me. Yeah, this guy's huge. This guy's like, he might actually be the tankiest unit in the game right now. Like straight up. He's the only guy that I've seen other than one of the fusions just post fusion with all the HP on their team survive this guy's ultimate. Is this guy right here. And also I've seen this guy survive his rush if you guess him, which is huge. I've seen this guy also. Well, no, never mind. No, I haven't. Because he's red, he's blue. That math ain't mathin'? What do you mean? Godku, it has definitely fallen off. Because look, the top 3 are green, or top 3 are purple. They are beating the shit out of these greens. And if this guy's 5, this guy's definitely 10. You know what I mean? If they've beat him down, they've beaten the fuck out of this guy, because this guy's pretty horrible. Well, he's not horrible. I don't want to like slander his name like that, but I don't know what the devs were smoking. They need to buff this dude. I don't know. Yeah, immaculate damage, immaculate tanking. His cover and ult does wear off pretty quickly, but you know, he just does big damage, gets out, and whenever you just throw him in a combo, he's healing. I mean, he's not taking the damage. And when he finally does take a lot of damage, he's healing it. This guy's an excellent support. Excellent support. This guy does big damage. He gets his vanish back. He destroys Dragon Balls. I mean, he does almost everything. This guy, I mean, you already know how good his Rising Rush is, how good his heal is, how good their combos are. You really can't disrupt them too much because they just keep guaranteed drawing cards. So if you hurt their card draw speed, they're still comboing your ass. Same can be said with these guys, except for when they fuse, their counter mechanic will also counter, you know, any other counter mechanic. You know what I mean? And then Rathan, you know who Rathan is. I don't need to explain him anymore. Also, he has type advantage against these 3 guys. That's also why he's ahead. I don't need to say much about Ultimate Gohan. Ultimate Gohan is literally just them smoking crack. I mean, this is basically an ultra with an LF pull rate. Let's be honest. This is an ultra. With how much he does, everything he does, how good he is, how strong he is, that could almost be an ultra. Golden Frieza is really the only one that can just do guaranteed damage to this guy and not have counter potential, because that comeback mechanic is actually really big. It'll usually half health on Gogeta. Gogeta's number 1, of course, is counters and stuff. And then this guy, I mean, he does good things. He pulls a green and an ultimate with his main. But with the top 3 units being purple, he's just lost so much value. He can now counter his green and his ultimate. So if he can counter, he can just counter his green. And if he can almost counter you, then you're still fucked. Because you're gonna ult. I mean, you're gonna green and then ult, and then he's fucked. And really what you want to do is you want to use that green, you want to do a strike card and get your gauge, so that way you're type neutral, and then you want to ult. So that's 3 cards. That's enough to fill up his gauge already. So, I mean, this guy's just not in a good situation here. The fact that these 3 are all on the same team and they all buff each other, and if that 14 stars, they all like, he gives healing, he's just him, and then, or not healing, but he gives health on top of their Normalcy ability. Plus Super Vegito, the one that you're going to be, you know, the purple one that's Zenkaiing this guy, is also going to be giving HP. Plus they have an HP buffer that's also going to be Zenkai buffing this guy. I mean, that team's just incredible. It's actually just crack cocaine, genuinely. It's the only thing that can punch down these 2 guys with like red Ultimate Gohan. All right, I changed the list. Obviously, he's stinky. I forgot about this guy. This guy needs to not be top 10. He's not top 10 material. This is the real top 10. Should we make this guy? My only question is, should this guy be 7 or should this guy be 7? Excuse me. Who should be 7? That's the only dilemma I've got here. UI? Okay. I really feel like he has an argument for it, just for being that. Just such a good partner for him. Plus he's yellow. But I'll stick with that. Excuse me. Yeah, so this guy's no longer top 10. I thought I was forgetting somebody. I couldn't remember who, but that's definitely who I forgot. Yeah, he's definitely not better than these guys. Definitely not better than him. He's not better than Rauhan. He's not better than his mechanic. Plus his team's so much better. He's not better than these guys. Their team's so much better. He's so much better. This is what I'm feeling. Ultra Hit? I don't think Ultra Hit's better than Corrupted Zamasu. I don't think so. Corrupted Zamasu's definitely the best red in the game. I don't think he's better than him either. I don't know. This is where I'm the most torn, to be honest. I'd probably put him first, just because he does so well with him. And then it's gonna be these guys. MUI is definitely not on the list, brother. Oh my god. MUI is probably like top 80. The MUI crashed hard, bro. Alright, but that's the list. Don't forget to sub.